Hey guys, it's May. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just taking a walk at this park that's near the place we're staying at currently. And it's a pretty nice day out, so I thought I would just take a walk and kind of talk about some things that have been on my mind. It's kind of like a walk and chat, I guess. So I apologize for any I don't know, because this clearly isn't scripted. It's just, I just thought I wanted to share, especially at this time when we're all quarantined and it's kind of hard to gather and have conversations like this. So anyways, so today I just wanted to talk about what it's like being Asian right now in America, and especially being Chinese. It's a pretty hard time. The media, obviously, turn on TV, any Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's all just kind of depressing, I guess. And I just wanted to talk about things that I've done, well, that I'm currently doing, and that I've done that's kind of helped me during this time. And just wanted to share with you guys, and let me know below in the comments what you guys think and what you guys have been doing. Oh, cool. That's so weird. Funny. It's a really pretty jade necklace hanging on the tree, this is very Chinese. I've had one of these since I was a kid and continue to get them as gifts. Anyways, that's really interesting because I'm in a town where there's not many Asians at all, so it's kind of interesting finding that there. I'm so nervous because this is literally my first time doing this. But I've just been so frustrated and just wanted to give encouragement to my fellow Asians out there. Anyways, I think it's important that we actually not take the news and everything with a grain of salt, and do your own research, because I don't know if you've noticed, but this is definitely something I've noticed. Right now it's just like a misinformation, kind of like a war. So many things you see online, or this fake news, it's actually a real thing, because a lot of this kind of misinformation is being spread and reposted, and it's just really hard to tell what's factual or not. That's why it's really important when a lot of this journalism has been kind of, I feel like they're like opinion pieces almost. They kind of tell you what to think, and I think it's really dangerous. So just what I would advise is to always read news from both sides, read multiple sources if possible, kind of judge for yourself if they're trying to tell you what to think, or is it just facts based. And I would say I always do my own research. I always double check everything I read. I will kind of see both sides of the story, and then based on my own reasoning decide what I believe or not, because a lot of times it's just really biased and one-sided, or sometimes it'd be really hypocritical and you're just like, what? Anyways, it goes back to another point I wanted to make was, so I think it's important to arm yourself with knowledge, and part of it is history. Since we have so much time right now, watch documentaries, read stories, articles, get to know your your other culture. They always say, well, it's kind of funny how we feel like we have to prove that we're American enough just because, we look different and we come from a background of different cultures. And I don't think that we need to give up our other culture to like fully embrace being American. And a lot of times I hear people say, oh, we're scared to speak another language or like Mandarin in public now. And I just think that's ridiculous because, first of all, English came from the UK. It's not like Britain. It's not even native to America. Unless you can speak a Native American language, like, seriously, it's just speak whatever language you want. Don't feel scared to speak your language. Instead, be proud of it, because I've noticed what's helped me is the more I arm myself with knowledge, with history, I find that the truth is more clear. And yes, it's sad because history is sad and the truth is really sad sometimes. But I try to use that to kind of, you won't feel bothered anymore when you see ignorant people because you know the truth. And if you try to learn more about your other side, like for example, I'm Chinese, and lately I've been doing a lot of research, history, reading documentaries about China to understand China better. I've realized how beautiful my culture is, and it's just sad that I've grown up in America kind of feeling like I have to give it up, or like I'm ashamed of it. Or I remember I was so embarrassed when my mom would speak Chinese to me in middle school in front of everyone. I was just so embarrassed because I was one of the only Asians in my school. And growing up with this makes you feel like you have to, I don't know, be a certain way, or like even just hang out with certain people or whatever it is to be American. But as I'm getting older and I'm like in my late 20s, I finally realized how much I've been missing just with my own culture of being Chinese. This is something that I've noticed that my family has always been trying to tell me, and I know that they feel the same way, but for once I can understand them. I feel their pain. I feel where they're coming from. Honestly, it's helped me become a more confident person. And I don't feel like I need to be a certain way to be American anymore. And researching this for yourself, I think you'll find the same conclusion as me. It's just ridiculous, and all this hate is just targeted towards the wrong, there's always needs to be a scapegoat in any kind of situation. And it's sad to see that throughout history, it's like we never learn and the same mistakes keep being made. And the more you research this, the more you open your eyes, the more you don't just blindly listen to whatever they tell you. And it just makes you more kind of confident, because next time if someone ever comes at you, if someone ever says any ignorant things to you, you know exactly what to say. You know exactly who you are. And you don't ever have to feel like you need to prove anything to anyone anymore. Because the first step is knowing yourself, feeling confident in who you are yourself, what your background is. Sorry, I'm gonna go back down. Well, maybe I'll climb back. Sorry, I'm like ranting, but this is unscripted. This is just me blabbing on about what's been on my mind. And I've noticed, like, I see a lot of my friends post, or like people I know's post, and it's just sad to see them kind of struggling with this, because it's like they feel like, it's just sad when I see a fellow Asian, whether they be Chinese, Korean, Japanese, whatever, Filipino, And it's sad to see them struggling with who they are. And instead of being proud, because they have more to be proud of from their other side of their culture than being so-called American, it's just really heartbreaking. And I just wanted to share how I've been coping. I guess to conclude, the 2 points I want you guys to get away from this video is, one, to be careful of the news and always remember to fact check and read both sides of the story. And number 2 is to spend this time you have learning history. A lot of things can get taken out of context, or it doesn't make sense because we don't know the full story. You have to learn the broader history to understand how or why a place is like this, or why certain events have happened. It makes a lot of sense when you take the time to actually look back on, because history often repeats itself. And I think we need to, I hope for the next generation to be a generation that learns from it, knows the history, to make sure we don't make the same mistakes. So, oh my god, I'm out of breath. But thanks guys for listening to my rant. It's really a rant. But I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Hopefully I'll keep it up. Anyways, stay safe guys. Bye. Just want to share how beautiful this is. Look at these. Like buds are growing. It's so beautiful. It's nice living by some kind of forest or park, so you can just walk and get some fresh air instead of being stuck at home all day. But Alex? Alex! Oh, sorry. I think there was a deer or something. Something is rustling over there.
Huh?
What is that?
It's just a bird.
Oh my god, it's a bird. Oh my god, I get so scared because I heard some rustling and I thought it's like, I don't know what animal or... Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry.